And that's because aspirin is a blood thinner. Tylenol for headache, fever, insulin for diabetes, and Tom for heartburn. Number 9.
When performing a CPR on an adult, the casualty, you should depress the chest A 1 inch, B 2 to 2.5 inch, C 2 inch, D 4 inch. Okay. C.
B for boy.
B.
B, yeah, B for boy. 5 to 6 centimeters. Number 10.
An AED is used to provide extra oxygen to the casualty, replace CPR, help check responsiveness, help restore a normal heartbeat.
D.
Correct.
D.
That's what the AED is for. Okay. It doesn't replace CPR, it doesn't provide oxygen, and it doesn't check responsiveness. Some people choose responsiveness because they think, oh, analyzing, isn't it checking responsiveness? Actually, it doesn't know that. Responsiveness is when you do this. Hey, are you okay? Number 11.
When performing CPR, two rescuers should switch of place approximately every A 2 minutes, B 2 minutes, C 4 minutes, D 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, I forgot to cover that. Okay, so two-person rescuer. Basically, the reason why you have two rescuer is because it's less tired. So two people doing CPR. I do 30 compressions, and then he does 2 breaths. I do 30 compression, he does 2 breaths, and then 5 cycles, we switch. Now I give the 2 breaths, he does the 30 compressions. So the correct answer is actually A, 2 minutes. Even though it's 5 cycles, you switch. But if you work out 120 compressions per minute plus about 3 seconds when you give the 2 breaths, it does work out to 2 minutes. Number 12.
Compressions and ventilations are given by the two rescuers. Oh, at a ratio of 15 to 2, 30 to 2, 30 to 30, or 5 to 1.
B.
Correct. B is the correct answer. Level C by the book is 30 to 2. But as I said, if you do 15 to 2, 5 to 1, who cares? You're helping. 30 to 30, yeah, maybe that's too much because you're not trying to kiss the person. Okay, number 13.
When using an AED, turn the machine on and give 3 minutes of CPR before applying the pack. Follow the voice prompts from the machine. Wait 30 seconds for the machine to warm up. Or EMS to get permission to use the AED.
B.
Yes. So as soon as the AED comes, just follow the voice prompt. No need to do 3 minutes of CPR before applying. No need to wait 30 seconds. And absolutely no need to get permission. So B for boy is the correct answer. Number 14.
One rescuer CPR is given at the ratio of dash compression to dash breathing.
Oh, that's the same thing. A.
Yes, it is exactly the same thing. Physically the same question. 14
It's
is
just given in a different way.
You are correct. 15 is B. B for boy. 1 to 8 years of age is a child. Number 16.
Please note to see if you can remove the obstruction. Give 10 abdominal thrust, sitting down on a chair. I say B, the first one.
Yes, you are correct. A is the correct answer. So if it begins to choke and cough, the best way is just to encourage them to cough. Number 17.
A 4-year-old who is choking is no longer able to cough or speak. You should A. Begin CPR, B. Give a 5 back blow followed by 5 abdominal thrusts, and C. Give a 5 chest thrust followed by 5 abdominal thrusts, D. Lay him down on the floor in case he becomes unresponsive.
so it's a 4-year-old who's choking, not able to cough.
Yeah.
So you give 5 back blows followed by 5 abdominal thrusts. Yes, B is the correct answer. B for boy. In real life, if you do give 5 chest thrusts followed by 5 abdominal thrusts, that's okay. You can do that. But B is the best answer. Number 18.
An infant at a cinema is choking. He is conscious but unable to make any sound. To clear the obstruction, you should A. 5 back blows followed by 5 chest thrusts. B. 5 abdominal chest thrusts followed by 5 back blows. C. A finger to sweep out the mouth. D. Back blows only until the obstruction is relieved.
Infant.
Yes, and because it's an infant, we never use.
This process.
Yes, we never use. Let's see. Never abdominal thrust for an infant. You will kill the infant. Always go through the
back.
breastbone, like using the chest thrust. So that's why the correct answer is A. 5 back blows followed by 5 chest thrusts. But in real life, if you're afraid of doing the chest thrusts, you're just scared and you just do the back blows, it's okay. So D is okay in real life, but the best answer is A. Number 19.
CPR on an infant casualty compress the chest. Using 2 hands in the center of the chest. Using 1 finger just below the nipple line. Using 2 fingers just before the nipple line. Using 1 hand between the nipples.
Yeah.
19C.
Okay, so
B.
C is the best answer. That's the technique by the book, but if you do B, it's okay. Yeah, 1 finger in real life, it's okay. You're still helping. At least you're not doing damage. Never A and never D. But the best answer is C. Just never A and never D, because both A and D says use your hand. No, you'll kill the infant.
Yeah, it's always fingers, no hands.
Yes, only finger. So 2 fingers the best, but if you forget and you start using 1 finger, yeah, it's okay. Number 20.
In the ER, the TV and stuff like that, they always freaking put it in. TV!
ER, eh?
In the ER, there you go.
Number 33.
Wound here, any wound is near construction site. He has fallen and has a small nail embedded in his lower leg. You should remove the nail, place padding around the nail and bandage in place. Cut the nail off, close to the skin and apply a bandage. Scrub the wound first to remove possible contaminants. Ooh, that's a tricky one. You don't want to remove the nail. Can you remove the nail? Should you remove the nail?
We don't suggest it because it's going to bleed more, do more damage. So we, as first aiders, we don't. So, but I have a student that asked me, says, "Oh, if I have a nail stuck in my toe, I would remove it." Well, if you're providing first aid to somebody else, we don't. Yeah, no. But if you are doing first aid for yourself and you feel more comfortable removing it, yeah, okay. But we don't suggest it. We don't cut out the nail because we don't have the tools. Scrubbing the wound, that's just not our job. Leave it to the doctor. So just put padding around the nail and bandage in place and send them to the hospital. Send them to the doctor's office. So the correct answer is B. Number 34.
What is an example of a risk associated with sting from an insect? Allergic reaction, fear, blood loss, internal bleeding. Allergic reaction.
Correct. Okay, so sting from insect, maybe you have fear, maybe blood loss, maybe even some internal bleeding, but for first aid purposes, by far the thing we worry about is an anaphylactic reaction, which is A. Number 35.
A woman in a grocery store is having a nosebleed. What should she do to stop the bleeding? Insert padding to her nostrils, tilt her head back, Lean forward and pinch the soft part of the nose, below her nose to remove the blood.